Welcome back to what might be the last stream of Skyrim. Last time, I think we got all the Elder Scrolls we needed. We just need to figure out what kind of prophecy is going on with the vampires. Which is interesting. And hello Kenneth. Good to see you. I do hope you're doing well. I was just saying, this might be the last Skyrim stream. Like, I think I'm about at the end of it, surprisingly enough. Not the end of Skyrim as a whole, just the end of what I plan on doing with it. I could definitely see myself coming back, maybe doing the, like, extra kind of modded stuff I added in. Like, there's the, I think it's Wormtooth, or Wormstooth. I think it's Wormstooth. Definitely, that one could be interesting. I came across, I think, the first guy in that line of modded quests. Didn't really pay them any mind, but it seemed like it could be an interesting time. Something about a dragon actually having stuff that they'd planned out, weirdly enough. Not lots of dragons do planning, I don't think. So that could definitely be an interesting one to try. But I think we've about finished with the main game and its DLCs, so I'll likely leave it there. I should play Oblivion. I think besides graphically, I mean, from what I've seen, I'd have to agree with you, and a lot of people who have come by have also agreed with you. I do think it'd be an amazing game. I don't think I'd be playing it right off the back of Skyrim, but I could definitely add it into the games to vote for. Because currently, there is a poll going on in the Discord, as well as it'll pop up occasionally on the stream, where you can vote on what game you want me to play next. If you're particularly bothered, I could grab you the link. But I think right now we're on a 7-way tie between games. So there's a lot of just possibilities it could turn out to be. I think one of them is Stalker, which I believe Draenor wants me to play. That's kind of your like radioactive Chernobyl exploded and all that kind of survivally shooty game, from what I understand. I don't know a lot about it. There's also Moonlighter in there. Moonlighter being kind of like a shop management dungeon crawler kind of game. That one, I think I've played a little in the past. I need to just quickly adjust my webcam because I've just noticed that's slightly off. Was that fixed it at all, or has that just made it worse? I think that's made it worse. I hate this webcam. It barely stays where it should. Is that going to be fine? It might be. It's really not, no. Okay, give me a moment. Just need to properly figure out the webcam. Is that going to stay in place? Probably not, so I'll just adjust it under assumption it's going to fall down. And that might be it. Better now? Yeah, it looks fine. That looks fine. But yeah, there's a lot of games which I could potentially end up playing next. I don't entirely know if I've got much preference in what I do next, but there's a lot of ways it could go. I'm looking forward to seeing just what game I'm going to play that I probably not otherwise really get around to playing and let alone finishing. One game as well I might get back to just before its DLC comes out is Elden Ring, because I did enjoy that. I think it could be fun doing a second playthrough in preparation for the DLC. But yeah, that's probably still a while away until I do that, so we'll need to see what happens. Yeah, I have been loving this game, and I do think Oblivion is the better game. Largely because I don't think it crashes quite so often, which is definitely a positive. God damn Skyrim. That wouldn't be Skyrim's like final stream if it didn't crash, would it? It really wouldn't be. Just give me a moment, that should be it trying to load up again. But yeah, I've loved Skyrim. It's been good fun. I do think it's got some points which could definitely have been done better. Like, I still am a bit annoyed about the Mage College stuff, and how after casting 3 spells altogether, I became the Archmage. I summoned a familiar. I cast flames once. I think I did a frost spell once. That was it. 3 spells. And that was me just becoming the Archmage. You don't need to do magic to be the Archmage. Which strikes me as just very weird. Very, very weird. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe that's just a kind of flaw they'll suffer with of wanting to let you do whatever you want to do. Because by doing that, things feel a lot less personal when you're just allowed to do everything. Same time though, it does, I mean, like I say, let you do whatever you want to do. So it's a weird kind of both good and bad thing to games like this. Personally, I prefer having a more set role in the world. Like with The Witcher 3 when we played that. You never use a horse, usually dies a bear or saber cat. Well yeah, I did all the Dark Brotherhood stuff just so I could get a horse, don't worry. We're not losing this one. This is Shadowmere. I don't think it's even possible to lose Shadowmere, is it? The only way I can see yourself losing Shadowmere is if somehow they clip out of bounds, or something like that, and then you just never fast travel ever. Because your horse follows you to any of the places you get a caravan to, or a wagon, or whatever you call it. So I don't see you losing Shadowmere. They get knocked down, they come back. So they should be fine. Yeah, I would not be doing survival mode without a horse. Because not being able to fast travel really means you need to have a horse, I feel. Like whether it was Shadowmere or like Chestnut, I think I called her. The first horse we had who tragically died somewhere. Can't quite remember where. But yeah, I'm happy to have a horse. Because it makes the moving around a lot better. You never do Dark Brotherhood, you just usually destroy them. I mean, fair. We're not particularly interesting as a group. Yep. Can you... I'm sure it is. If I keep pestering you, will you actually let me travel? I don't think you will. Okay, what if I
hope someday we'll get to know each other.
talk to you? Now try and talk to you again.
Need something?
Nope, never mind. All I've got is an itchy nose. So I'll need to quickly go. See, can I run in here? Is this open? No, that's a locked door. Okay, run very quickly all the way across the bridge. And then we need to fast travel down to Riften. Hand over the scrolls for the prophecy? What are we doing? Are we going down there? Let me quickly check what I meant to do before I just go off and get distracted. We are meant to go all the way down here. That's fine. That's fine. I don't know why the carriages, like, the guy who owns them usually just bugs out to some small extent and you just can't talk to him. It's bizarre. I don't know what causes that. I'm just gonna lurk. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm hardly expecting people to just keep talking to me if they're busy. I appreciate you coming by though. Like, you're more than welcome to lurk. I will, however, have a quick drink. Just a little sip, you know? myself hydrated before I, like, become unhydrated. Yeah. I'm really not sure what the next game is going to be, though. I am looking forward to it because I have had a lot of pleasant surprises from the games people have made me play. Like Slime Rancher, I didn't think I'd enjoy as much as I did. There was also The Witcher 3, which I had meant to get around to for a long, long time. I finally did manage to, after people voted for
Where
it.
do you want to go?
I'm looking forward to what we do next. I really am.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
But I don't see there being much more Skyrim.
Was a hero named
Regardless, there isn't going to be a stream this Friday, but
from old Rorik's day.
it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what happens next. I also am gonna slightly miss the loading screens when we go into the next game, because I do just enjoy having that model of something largely unrelated to whatever it is you're doing. It's a nice little touch that Skyrim has, where you just kind of get confused because you don't know entirely why it's showing you something. Like that axe, is it going to have some kind of impact later on? Probably not. Is it an axe I recognise? No. Is it an axe I should care about? Again, probably no. It's nice being able to see models of stuff in the loading screen.
If you're looking for a handout.
It's a nice little touch, because I'm pretty sure you can rotate and zoom in and stuff with those models. It's something a lot of games don't do, but it helps you just kind of appreciate what's going on with it. Anyway, yeah, we will sleep until morning. I will also buy some nice cooked beef. Maybe some venison. Lovely.
I'll show you to your room.
You do not need to show me to my room, but I do appreciate her saying that she will. Was it this room? No. Was it this one? This one. There we go. Sleep for like 8 hours will do. I'll get to see the nice sunrise if we do that.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I'm hated and feared currently. Yeah, I did kind of forget I was a vampire. Let me just quickly munch.
Bromley, I've been meaning to speak to you. I did
There
a
we
count
go.
at the meadery and we're 4 cases short.
It's a lot
Again.
better.
I'm not accusing you of anything.
The people here.
I'm no longer hated and feared, right? I've only done it my once.
Looking for a place
I
to
had no
stay?
choice. And I'm definitely not heading out, like, in the middle of the night. 'Cause it's way too dark. This is about as in the night as I can do, because it's going to start getting lighter as I'm travelling, I reckon. I don't know how much travelling there's going to be, but I'd imagine it does get slightly better. You can even get a model or like a tip in this loading screen. I was just complimenting him a moment ago. Yeah, Shadowmere, let's go to the Dawn Guard. Yeah, no, this is still too dark. Let me just have another wait for an hour. It's a bit better. I can manage this. Let's go, Shadowmere. I will also quickly check. Vampire-wise... Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm not hated and feared. It's all good. I'm not blood-starved. Also, was that a torch? Yeah. Oh. Okay, apparently it's a vampire wants to murder me. You know, I don't particularly care. But I guess I should, maybe. Hello. You're a kind of tough vampire. Trying to beat up my horse. Which one's the enemy? This one. I hate fighting in a group like this. Thankfully, Yoromir's kind of just holding a torch I can see. I do appreciate that. Is that vampire gone? Is the vampire gone? Just had a bunch of dwarven mage stuff. Again, no armor. Looks fancy, but no armor. Well. I guess I'll take the emerald. Thanks, Miss Vampire. I think it was a her, right? It doesn't matter. They're dead. The dead don't need a gender, right? It's a weird thing to say, but it's not technically wrong. It's not technically wrong. And just have... I mean... Is that the summoned vampire that died there? I can't remember what that ash pile is. I think that's one of from... I think that's from one of Serana's resurrected vampires, I want to say. Not 100% certain, but I think so. I think so. I'm kind of curious though, what's going to happen for Dawnguard? Seeing as I have now become a vampire, while still a member of the Dawnguard. Am I going to be just ostracized? Am I not allowed to come back in? What happens? Because, I mean, I don't have to tell them, do I? It's not a requirement. It's the job that I'm not a vampire. I just need to not like vampires. For most part. Largely, I just didn't like that one vampire who kind of threatened me with either you join us or we let you go, but only for now. I didn't like that. It would have been nice if he'd said, oh yeah, you're free to come and go, but you can be vampire if you want, and yeah, that has its benefits. Like, if he was kinder, yeah, sure. I'm not gonna work under a guy like that. That doesn't sound beneficial. And what Serana says, it's quite an intimate thing as well, to be turning someone else into a vampire. So I've got no idea what that man would have done to me. That just felt like a very odd situation. Especially after learning about the whole intimate part. Also, I should probably just munch on something, shouldn't I? Let me have a nice bit of bass. There we go.
I've always imagined adventuring in my head, but because of you, I get to live out my dreams.
God, this game does look nice. Like, look at those light rays coming, I'm assuming, through the trees. That's lovely. That's lovely. I don't know if that's in the base game, or if that's like part of the modded lighting. That's really nice regardless. Yes. Don't stand in the center, because it's got that weird magnifying glass. Instead, go up.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Did you go blind from reading that last scroll?
I'm sorry, my friend. I can no longer be of use in this matter.
Did someone take your eyes, or
It's
what?
my fault. In my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the careful preparation required. I thought I'd be able to allay the after effects, but I was wrong. Now I am paying for it.
Ah. So yeah, he's blind now.
Yes, I'm afraid
It's
so.
kind of hard to read when you are. Can I like get you some new eyes?
No, it will have to run its course. And there's always the chance I may never recover.
So, I'm assuming we're not finished. That's not just it,
No,
right?
there is another way. The The question is, how much are you willing to risk to find
I mean, I'm
O'Reilly's
willing to
gold?
risk a good bet, honestly.
I
But what do
can't
you want?
guarantee you'd be free from harm. Becoming blind could be the least of your worries.
That sounds like a pretty big worry. I don't know how that would be the least. So yeah, what do I need to
Scattered
do?
across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek.
Okay. Just like ritual, making a big lamp to attract the moth ancestor. Because I'd love that if that was the case. Useful to the main questline DLCs and... How on earth? That doesn't sound healthy, kinda. But it's impressive. It's also impressive is the fact his spoon's going through the pot.
It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract ancestor moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls.
And carefully gather bark, I'm assuming not just with a knife.
In keeping with tradition, you must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade.
It's just a
an implement
knife.
known as a draw knife.
Okay.
Every moth priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works for you.
And I just read whichever scrolls I fancy.
From what I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy.
Okay. Fair enough, and like, normally I'd just walk away, but what exactly went wrong? I don't want it happening to me.
Deciphering one of the Elder Scrolls is nothing like reading a simple book. There is quite a bit of ritual and concentration required. It can take months or even years to complete a single scroll, and even then, months to recover.
That didn't really explain a lot.
Good luck.
But I
Hope you
guess,
find the answers.
yeah, he did just jump straight into reading it. He didn't do any preparation. It's kind of expected what happened to him. And one more thing I will do before I just immediately leave. Just head on up here. Mr. General Man, you up here? Yes, you are.
Come to this one day. I knew. How dare you set foot in here after being infected by those foul beasts? I ought to cut you to pieces right where you stand. I'll give you a chance to redeem
So you're not
yourself.
happy?
Go to Morthal and speak to Thalion. He can help you. Otherwise, you're dead to me.
Well, that's a bit rude. If he'd asked nicely, maybe I would have gone to speak to this Thalion person. If he's talking to me like that, though. I'm happy enough being a vampire. It's a bit of a hassle. I can do it. But if he's gonna be a dick... No. No, I'm good. I'm good. Sadly, though, being a vampire doesn't let you see in the dark, which... Honestly, if it did, I would have definitely kept the benefits of that, because being able to see in the dark is so useful. It's so useful. I can go find Thalion, apparently. Which, I would imagine is worth doing, although Serana's probably going to be a bit miffed if I do. Because, I mean, like she said, it's kind of an intimate thing to be turning someone else into a vampire. If I just go and kind of yeet away the whole vampireness, it's a bit rude to her, isn't it? It's basically saying I don't appreciate what she's done for me. But she's done a lot more than just doing that. She's good at fighting. A lot better than Hjormir, but don't tell him I said that. Because we love Hjormir. He's the guy who holds the torch from time to time. We need him. Somewhat. Not a lot, but to some small extent, we need him. But yeah, I guess go find some moths. Makes sense. It doesn't in the slightest. But makes perfect sense, you know? So, why is it moths get to read the scroll? Is it some kind of magical property related to them? Or what? And, I mean, you're running up to murder me, aren't you? Sadly, like, that one was just a fledgling. That one wasn't very tough either. And I'm sorry, Hyoromir, I almost entirely murdered you. Okay. I should be safe to hit you from here. Just need to kill the ancient vampire. If they're old, they're frail. Right? So we're fine. I was about to say, okay, check to see if I've become infected with vampireness. I think it's a bit late for checking. I think it's pretty much guaranteed I am a vampire right now. So yeah, that's fine. That is fine. I'm gonna stay a vampire. Because like I say, I appreciate what Serana has done. And also I might want to go back to the soul kind of realm at some point. I'd feel awkward asking again. So I still want that fancy horse. I still do. Like, weird demon horse. Who wouldn't want it? And I understand Shadowmere's somewhat a demon horse, but Shadowmere doesn't have flames, and I was about to say isn't made of bones, but I mean, yeah, about as many bones, I'd imagine, as a bone horse, just with more flesh. I want the bone horse. It had cool purple flames. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. Yeah, where exactly do I need to go? To the Pinewoods. Go to Falkreath. Honestly, yeah, that's fine. I can go to Falkreath. Hello, my good sir. I'd like to hire your carriage, please. Falkreath. There we go. And I shall, as we say, climbing back. Should we visit, or should we not visit our house? It's been a while since I went to my house. I feel, no. If we're about done with things, we can finish everything off by going to the house. For now, we're still busy doing our own things.
Oh, could sure use a warm bed
There's a
right
lot of
about now.
guards.
Staying
Uh-oh.
safe, I hope.
Yes, I'm staying safe. There's a lot of you. Interesting. I will quickly munch on an entire meat pie. And I guess be on my way. But I'm not going to take my horse. This time, we don't need Shadowmere. We saw on the map, it's a fairly short journey. We do not need Shadowmere. We just need to figure out how to get up to that path. It's not this way. It would make more sense to do a little jump up here. Is that good enough? I just want to get to the roads. This looks kind of road-like. Lovely. Who's that? Who's that? Oh, ghosty fella. Come back here. Who are you? You're on a horse. That probably doesn't mean you're important, it just means I'm interested. Yeah, whatever you say, Wood Elf. I need to munch on... This is the one that helps me restore stamina. Just need to be ready to run after this horseman. Because he's more interesting than whatever else is going on. I still have potions of extreme stamina, don't I? Yes, because we've got those inside of a kind of weird soul gem. Or soul gem realm. And yeah, you got slowed down there by that rock. Bandits have returned. I need to catch up to this headless kind of Doulahan looking fellow. Just quickly drink another potion. Continue running after him. Come on. Hello? A headless horseman. That's all he is. Okay. There's nothing exciting about him. That's kind of a shame. Kind of understandable. Because, I mean, we knew he was headless and on a horse. I don't know entirely what I expected, but I thought maybe I'd be able to chat to him. You know?
Who's there?
Don't worry, it's just me, Serana. You don't need to worry about the bandits either. They're not a concern. Yes, that mild distraction out of the way. We now want to figure out what's up with this. Oh. Is it a grove? You described it as? Or is this like a forest? Can't remember. I want to say it's like a glade, but I don't know if that is correct. I also can't help but notice I can't quite get up there by just walking that direction. Is there a path I was supposed to follow? This looks almost path-like. That brings me apparently to a tower. I need to go up there? God, I should have brought my horse. How do we get up there? I reckon we can get up this slope. This looks kind of Skyrim. Just like walk against the slope and mash jump upable. Wait, we can do this, right? A lot easier if I had a horse. I could just go back for Shadowmere. But I reckon we can do this. I reckon we stand a chance. Come on. This is definitely not the intended way, but once I get up top, I can find out what was the intended way. It's fine. Not many games in which you can just do this, is there? I'm gonna miss just the stupidness of being able to do this from Skyrim. Come on, though. We're getting there. The end to the Dawnguard quest is in sight. We just need to get up the top of this little hill. I'm not finding a way to jump any higher, am I? Oh no, never mind. I found a little bit just there. Just keep on trying. I think we're stuck to this little section of slope now. Let's continually mash the spacebar. I'm sure I can do this. Come on. There we go. Got a little bit more. I then fell down ever so slightly. Come on. Joromir's got up. I don't know how, but he has. Come on. We can do this. I don't know if we can. I might need to go back for the horse. I do think Shadowmere genuinely could be of use here. What if I like try and go around the rock? That's probably not going to work. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go get a Shadowmere. We're gonna stop just jumping against the mountain. Or, not even a mountain, just a big hill. It's a lot less exciting if I say it like that, though. We can definitely get up there if we bring a horse. That's the wrong spell. There we go. We now have a very minimal amount of lights. Yeah, if I jump down here? Can I get down easily enough? I think I can. That'll be us in Falkreath, where... I mean, we could have a little munch on someone if we wanted. Like, just vampire stuff, you know? So it's not anything I should not be happy to do. I'm just I'm just living my best vampire life, you know? It's fine.
What is it?
Oh, that's nothing. I wasn't talking about munching on people. No, I'd never do that. Never. Yeah, get on, Shadowmere. Head up this way. If I just head pretty much straight for this place. The sun, I don't think it's starting to come out, but it's somewhat bright amongst the starlight. I think if I just find my way to that slope again, we can probably get up. Let me try this slope. This looks like a lot less steep of a slope. This one might just be a lot more doable. Let's see. Because, I mean, I appreciate Shadowmere trying. I just don't know to what extent it's going to work. Come on, Shadowmere. Okay, we've gotten part of the way up. If I make my way around now, I'll find somewhere slightly better. This is madness. I'm amazed this is even vaguely seeming like it might work. It shouldn't. It really shouldn't. Just keep on going around this kind of a height. It was up top of here, wasn't it? Let's try and get up to the top. You can probably do it just here, right? Right? Come on. There we go, Shadowmere. The actual path we were meant to take, yeah, was not there. But there was an actual path, apparently. It's a bit of an odd path to want to take, but you do have the little cairnstone. Is it cairnstones? I think it is. Piles of rocks along the way. So we definitely could have found this without kind of exploiting it. Yeah, that's stealing that medicine shop. I guess there's a hunter nearby. Don't know where, but into the glade we go.
This must be the place.
Okay, yeah, you're right, Serrano. This must be the place. You literally marked it on my map, so it has to be. It's very dark,
Not very
though.
impressive, is it? If this ends up being a wasted trip, your friend Dexy and I are gonna have some words when we get back.
I've killed a dragon or two in my day. The secret is to stay in one of their blind spots.
I can't
Right
tell
around
where
the neck.
path is. This isn't the easiest to navigate. That's me going back where I came from if I go that way. Just kind of follow what might be a path. Is there a path? Yes, it goes through there. Okay. No? No. I'm very lost. Okay, let me get up a local map. If I turn to my left and head forwards. I have to go over that tree log. Wait, go back. There's a tree log? Where? Ah, there. Okay. So I need to find my way up there to go over. So if I want to get up there, that involves going over this. Yeah, no, this makes sense. It's just kind of hard to tell in the dark. I appreciate it. I would not have easily found that otherwise, unless I'd waited for it to become light. Which, to be fair, was going to be an export a call. But here we are. All moth fellas.
Wow. Look at this place. No one's been here in centuries. I wonder if there's any other place like it in Skyrim. It's beautiful.
It's kind of hard to see is what it is, Serana. We could have come at a much better time. Okay, going up here, we get our fancy knife for harvesting bark.
Cut down one of those canticle trees.
Well, give it a little rub.
The moths like that bark as much as Dexian said they would.
There we go. Very shiny tree. Attract swarms. So I just like walk into the
They've definitely
swarms?
taken a liking to you.
Yes, I do.
And unless I'm seeing things, you're starting to glimmer.
Okay. Where's the path we came down? Because I know there were at least a handful of... Oh, I got more moths. There's at least a handful of moths up that way. I remember seeing one bunch. I commented on them as we enter. How the hell did you get there? Is that where we came in? Have we been locked inside? I think we've maybe been locked inside. Alright, that'd be where the hunter went, I guess. He maybe just died in here after walking inside. That's just a coin purse. Not the most fantasy-like, but I'll take money. I'll also quickly jump down here in the hopes of, I guess, finding more moths. We're not the easiest to find moths, are we? Especially not when it's this dark. Found some more though. Moths? Any of you up this way? Maybe? Maybe not. For sure, like me seeing this for my first time. Oh yeah, but this game is great. Like, I got along for so long in my life with not playing this game. I'm glad I finally did get around to playing it. Like, it really is great fun. Also, I can finally see, thanks to this little shimmer. We can see in the dark, slightly. But everything else, we're kind of blinded. This is very confusing. I don't know why we've got a little band of being able to see us above and below. It's a bit weird. But, oh, that's more moths there. Right? No? I can apparently catch that one. That feels like I shouldn't be able to do that. It's rather disrespectful, I feel. But sure. Sure, I'll just tear the wings off of one of these very precious and treasured moths. Why not? That seems like something that Hod would do, yeah. It's their Hod towers but work. He'd definitely do something like that, you know? There's definitely more moths up there. That's just ones I can catch. Is that a swarm? That looks like a swarm. I'm also apparently getting more hungry and currently have vampire seduction. I didn't get that last time, did I? That wasn't a thing I just got. Ah, okay. Cool, I guess. Yeah, moths. If I was a moth, where would I be? I'd be right there. Lovely. No, we got all of them.
I think that might
Just
be
stand in the middle
Let's head back up there and see if we can read the scrolls.
and read the blood scroll. Why is it a blood scroll? Yeah, it's probably going on about vampires, isn't it? That'll be it. Let's see. Can't say it makes any more sense now than it did before. All I'm seeing is a big crack. And I'm reading it for the third time now. Or have I been going through the 3 different scrolls, potentially? Okay, sea symbols. Looks like mountains. And is that just a big river? That blue stuff then? No, I'm being flashbanged.
Are you okay? I
Of
almost thought I
course.
lost you there. You went as white as the snow.
Hello. It did feel
I can see it
strange.
in your
I don't know what the
eyes.
hell
You
happened.
looked about 1,000 leagues away. What about Ariel's bow? Do you know where we can find it?
Yeah, apparently Hod here knows better than me how to read that scroll. It's apparently in Darkfall
And
Cave.
it's almost over. We can finally put an end to this ridiculous prophecy. Where is this Darkfall Cave?
Yeah, we've got its exact location thanks to the
We must get
scrolls.
going. I wanna get
Trust
there
me,
before my father
I
has
could
time
read
to
them.
track us down.
I wasn't just flashbanged after being shown a very vague looking map. Cool. Cool. Is that vampires up there? What do you reckon chances are? Carrying too much. Why am I carrying too much? I don't know why I'm carrying too much all of a sudden, but I guess... what do you have we can drop? We can drop the draw knife. That was a quest item. It no longer is. It now weighs stuff. And that's just a gargoyle. And various thralls. Hello. They're all mildly concerning. Should I go into like vampire lord form, do you reckon? Like, is that... You know, this does seem like a good time for it, doesn't it? Let's see. Am I just like healing while attacking? Or am I just gonna die? Because this feels very underwhelming currently. Yeah, no, that does not feel very powerful. Am I supposed to like charge us up? Is that what I do? And I can see Hjarmir up there. What's going on? I think I'm winning. I think I'm like sucking his life force from him. I don't entirely understand how this works, but I've become peckish. Apparently. Yes. That's apparently something important to know. Vampire perk progress has increased. Because I killed that guy using my blood magics. I guess. I don't have enough magicka. Oh, that uses magicka to do that. What now? Can I just, like, whack him? No? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm worried about accidentally murdering Hjarmir with my attacks. Hjarmir, yeah, he's just down on the ground. This is fine. Just continue to be kinda goofy looking, I guess. I mean, I won't deny that this is very powerful. Just having a ranged attack and being able to use it while moving this quickly. Vampire perk progress increased. Hooray. How does that work? I press tab. Kill enemies with drain life or bite powers to earn perks. Okay. That's not something I'm able to get, because it's only my progress towards it increased, not the actual progress itself. So if I now... Okay, no, trying to press Z to not be doing that doesn't work. Does this just time out, or am I just forever like this? What if I press R? No, R just holsters. Cool. Guess I'm just big Batman now. Just slightly less cool than regular Batman. It's out this way? I think it's out this way. Yeah, the compass marker says this way, and it's right there. Okay. So Vampire Lord is quite powerful. I do somewhat enjoy having it. But I also like being able to get rid of vampires in general. So, I think I've got the best of both worlds right here. Apart from not being able to become not this vampire. And, yep, pressing Z definitely doesn't do it. Instead, that launches me forwards and I fall off a cliff. You know what, that's fair. That's fair. I can't ride my horse. That's a shame. Using that, I would imagine, is a reanimation?
Yeah, I think I broke one of your items.
Yeah. There we go.
No, wait.
Reanimates the
False
wolf.
alarm. It was one of mine. Don't worry, your things are safe with me.
How do I become not this? Can I but notice I can't go into my inventory? I want to be able to get on Shadowmere. I just like wait for an hour? No? An hour isn't enough. Let me go back inside so I'm not chilly. Unless no, there's a campfire outside here. That should be fine. Is this considered warm though? Inside? The air is warm here, yes it is. Okay. Wait another hour? No?
You know,
how did I become not a vampire?
We picked up on the road.
I don't think waiting does anything. Pressing Z just clips me inside of a wall. Hold down Z? No. Bat's power is recharging, good to know. I don't have many more buttons I can think of pressing, like... I can't even get into my map. How do I become not a vampire? What is a keybind? Okay, I'm gonna need to check keybinds. Is there one for become not a Batman? Change POV's probably not it. Shout and power definitely isn't it. It would be sneaking. Waiting did nothing. Definitely wouldn't be sneaking, would it? I don't know. Do I have to like enter some kind of Konami code, do I? Do I just like stand in the sun for a while? Probably not. Oh. What was that? I started glowing red. Holding down control makes me glow red. Is that me reversing? No? I'm just glowing red. Oh, that's how I go between, like, claw mode and not claw mode. Okay, if I'm on the ground, that's still bat power. Okay. Why did I start glowing red from having done this? How did I just not be a bat? Hold down R? To like sheathe my weapons? No. What am I missing? I don't want to be Mr. Bat fella. Ah, revert form. I need to select it. Is that working? That's working. Lovely. I've also just noticed from that list, Vampire Sight. Hell yeah. That's the night vision I wanted. It's brilliant. That's all the perks I want to being a vampire. Being able to see in the dark. Not quite glowing in the dark, but that's a different kind of thing. Thank God I figured that out though. Also, this should be sufficiently close. But I can't sleep in it, can I? No. Never mind, I was going to say that's sufficiently close to fire that I could have a nap, but that's not going to work like that. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's go down the mountain. Or potentially up the mountain. What would be up here? Bloodlet throne. Never mind, we don't need to do that. I'll just go down. I just move forwards on a horse. Like, I'm not gonna die, right? Moving on a horse down a big old slope's not dangerous. Skyrim. That'd never be dangerous. I'm curious though what the actual path is for this. Because I don't think I would have just stumbled across this in the dark. Also, is that with elves or bandits? Bandits, okay. Ah, so it comes down to here. I slightly recognise this place. Where are we going? Where are we going next? We are... Oh, of course we're going up there. Okay. So, from where we are, we want Whiterun? Yeah, head towards... Honestly, actually, my manor. We've got a fast travel place there, don't we? We have our lovely little carriage man, who takes me to all sorts of interesting places. Not just, like, the main cities and minor cities. If I'm going there, it was... I'm remembering. Up here, then kind of round to the left. We're not going in our house. We're just visiting. We're just visiting for now. Because our journey is not yet over. It's a lovely house, which I spent quite a while decorating. But it's not over yet. We're not able to take a break right at the moment. Things are waiting for us to come to the climax. Or no, that's not the right term. Who's that? Why is there combat music? Just wolves. Why is that one brown? Don't see many brown wolves. Interesting.
Honor to you, my friend.
Cow seems to be doing okay after that. Chicken's still dead, but I've got eggs, so it's fine. Well, I'm glad my house Carl saved the day. And I'd like to go to Darkwater Crossing. Is that where I'm going? That's Darkfall Cave. Darkwater Crossing would be... I don't know where it is. I was going to say it would be up here, but it's not apparently. Where is Darkwater Crossing? I don't know. We don't want to do that though. We want to go to... Probably Solitude? Closer to Solitude or Morphal? Or, not Morphal, Markarth. Probably Markarth.
Time.
Okay, hello my good sir. I would like to go to Markarth, if
Climb
you
in
would.
back and we'll be off.
Climb in back, I shall.
You ever met one of them?
Off we go.
Khajiit, I think they call themselves. I hear there's whole countries full of them down south.
Troll.
Yeah, I've got a lovely racist caravan driver today. Racist towards Khajiit, so that's fun. I've also noticed, like, little thing that's supposed to be going up in the chat for a poll doesn't seem to be firing off, so I'm going to quickly check that. Because it should have at least appeared a couple times this stream, and it just hasn't. I also probably shouldn't have tabbed out of Skyrim while it was loading. It looks like it might have loaded. Yeah, there we go. Quickly pause. I would like to very quickly check some stuff. Trying to figure out which one of my many tabs. I need to actually sort these tabs. Just figure out which one of these is what I'm looking for. It would be this one. There we go. I was apparently waiting for 5 chat lines within the, like, 10 minutes to actually fire off and put it into chat. We don't need that. We're not getting that many messages. Yes, head up here to the tavern. We can, like, book a room, have a lovely meal just next door to our room by munching on someone, then go back. It's fine. It's ethical because it's free range, you know? Munching on someone who's kept as livestock, less ethical, you know? So it's fine. It's fine. If we're in a tavern, we're clearly a traveller. We move around a lot. We're not kept locked up in any capacity. We're the freest of all ranges. I'm sure that's how it works.
Come on in.
Yeah, that's all sketchy.
Plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
Yes.
This
Hello.
is the Silver Blood Inn. I'll let you figure. If I can get you something.
I would like
sure
a room, if you would.
It's
I'm
yours.
good on food. I'm sure I can find someone. Sorry, something. Something. Just got a bed? Does, but no one's sleeping.
Let me know if there's anything else.
Okay, let's find another room. Nope. No one. This fella might be going to sleep. Just don't pay any mind to me.
A man like me,
Tormir is not opening the door.
always trying to cheat.
He's just having a talk. Jormir's other side of the door, so we're fine. We just delicious. Let's get a lovely night's sleep then. That's great. Sleep for 7 hours. That'll do. Takes me to 6:30 in the morning. Things will be quite bright. Not too bright, which is fine because I'm a vampire. I'd rather it's not particularly bright.
Have you come to taste my potions?
I've not come to taste your potions and ingredients. I'm at the tavern. I was just spending the night.
No shipments coming in, so I do.
I don't know what my vampire blood boiling in the sun means. It sounds a lot worse than it actually is. Like, it's not any real hindrance. All it means is I get a free meal every now and again. I can see in the dark. It's lovely. Like, genuine. I don't think there's much any downsides at all to being a vampire.
Lots of nasty holes in the reach, and blind cliff caves.
And yes, hello Shadowmere. Let's get off on our vampire-related journey. To beat the vampires. To save the world from the vampires? To become the king of vampires. There's a few things we could do, potentially. One that I'd be curious to try is get Oriel's bow. then get Serana's blood and just have the bow to myself. Despite being part of the Dawn Guard, and not being part of, like, the vampires, I could do that. I could take a liking to my new power and reasonably do that, I reckon. Is that the good thing to do? Probably not. Probably not. And making it eternally dark doesn't sound like a good thing. Not when I only have the one kind of night vision ability. But we do have a dragon. I swear I've beaten this guy a few times. He just keeps coming back. I just get off the horse and... Yeah, this exact thing's happened before, like cave bear and all. Let me just quickly get rid of you. Then, I guess get out my bow. It's a very nice looking dragon. Especially in like the morning sun. I don't know if he's waking up because I see a bunch of red and compass markers. Who is he waking up down there? Is it just a goat? I think it's just a goat. Okay, it's a lot less scary than it potentially could have been. If I just go down here. Where's Shadowmere running off to? Come back! Come back, horse. I can't go losing my horse. I mean, I could, but it would not be beneficial. And I thought he was going to land for a second. I think he's struggling to figure out what he wants to do. Okay. Now we've got a chance. Just shoot at him a little bit. Off he goes. This is fine. It's a bit of pain. I don't really want to fight the dragon. I don't really care about being the Dragonborn or any of that. I just care about where my horse has gone. Shadowmere, where are you? Where is Shadowmere? You think Shadowmere would be over here, by the dragon? Trying to murder it and all. But no. Shadowmere? Okay, maybe now Shadowmere will start to appear. We've got Serana. Let me just quickly heal a little. And flickering off into space. Can't believe it. Honestly, I'm tempted to just do the, like, vampire transformation. It's not anything too bad, that transformation. Let me just quickly stick that on my favourites. Like, I can just become a vampire, right? This is fine. There's nothing against me doing this. That dragon just fell down. Hello. Wrong ability. You're not dead. Let me just try and steal your blood, Mr. Dragon, so we can get a level up. Oh, we've got the whole team here to fight him. Let me just walk in to hit him. There we go. There we are. Was I supposed to kill him with the blood damaging ability? Possibly. Possibly. Just become unvampire. There we go. Yeah, I was probably supposed to kill him with that blood ability. Fair enough. Fair enough. That does kind of make sense. But I'm a bit annoyed. Anyway, Shadowmere, you came by, didn't you? For when I was doing that? We all good? We all good. There we go. I've even got a resurrected goat. Thank you, Serana. I'm sure it helped. I'm sure it helped. What I'm curious about, though, is surely Serana could turn into a vampire lord? But she just chooses not to. But there's also potentiality that only male vampires could do it, potentially. I don't know how exactly that would work, but I could see that maybe being the case. I'm sorry, Shadowmere, that was a bit of a drop for you. And you've got some very shiny dirt. God, I've never quite understood why it's so shiny. Is it supposed to look like that? 'Cause I feel it isn't. I don't know what's making it look like that, but I've never really questioned it a lot. That's a wolf. Can I just whack him? If he comes back, I'd say he deserves it. Yeah, there we go. Trying to pester my horse. How dare you, wolf? How dare you? Whereabouts my heading go? Is it inside that kind of mountain range? Not really a mountain. I mean, I guess it's a mountain range. Kinda hard to say what counts as a mountain range, you know? But we do have a cave bear who I doubt can get to us. We should be fine to just keep on moving. Even then, like, a cave bear's not going to do much. These wolves are going to get on my nerves, though. They come up here. Those wolves are getting a whack. No? Although I do need to get rid of them so that Shadowmere calms down and doesn't disappear afterwards. Get rid of the last one. Is that us? Not seeing anything else in the compass marker. Shadowmere is staying still. Lovely. I don't want to lose my horse. You do kind of get sidetracked easily. Okay, now we get to try out something I haven't tried yet. Vampire sites. Wow, isn't that useless? That's done nothing. That's absolutely nothing. Like, it maybe makes it slightly more noticeable, but it's barely done a thing. I thought that would be night vision. That is not night vision. That's just increasing, like, the gamma? Not even that, really. God, I'm disappointed. I don't know what I expected, but I expected better from vampire sites. You know? Also tempted to just jump down there.
I think we may be in for some trouble.
Maybe in trouble. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna jump down. I'm sure this is roughly what I meant to do, right? Is this what I meant to do? Go along like the lazy river ride and big spider. Hello? A couple of big spiders. You having a good time, you spidery people? Potentially you are? I don't know. Didn't expect the spiders to follow us. Really? Okay. On we go. Right, make sure I've got a light. What exactly is down here? Now, how do I get out? I kind of just jumped down there thinking, yeah, it's probably a shortcut to get to the end. I never really considered to myself, how do I get out? Because this could easily just be a dead end down here. Like if this was a real cave anyway. It's not. Thankfully it's a Skyrim cave. There's always some kind of exit. But yeah, that's not a sensible move usually. Also, cure disease I'll take, although I don't think I really need any. They're just a Breton. Alright. I mean, I'll take out coin purse. I mean, anything in the satchel? Golden lockpick. Sure. We've also got a nice bed. Well, I say nice. We've got a bed. That is a tripwire. Yeah, about as expected. Let's just make my way down. Still going. There we go. Is it down here? Where am I meant to go? Because I would say I've gotten lost. I don't think I ever knew where I was to begin with, so I am remaining lost. But I'm just following roughly the quest marker, and this does not feel like I'm going quite the right direction. That being said, though, it feels like a big empty room. Is this where I'm meant to be? Possibly? Hello? Mushrooms? Like, am I meant to be deep down, or... You know what? I think I found where I'm meant to go. Who the hell are you?
Come
Why
forward.
would anyone want to
You
set
have
up
nothing
camp
to
here?
fear here.
I have nothing to fear. It's like an elven chap.
I
Hello.
am Knight Paladin Gelabor. Welcome to the great chantry of Auriel.
So this cave's just a temple, then?
Auriel,
Yes.
Auriel, Alkosh, Akatosh, so many different names for the sovereign of the snow elves.
And they're ones that got turned into those, like, goblin-y looking fellas, right?
I prefer snow elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers. Those twisted creatures you
Fair
call
enough.
Falmer, I call the betrayed.
And yeah, I feel you've probably got a good idea why I've come.
Of course, you're here for Auriel's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance.
God, he needs my help. What do you need? I don't have a choice, do I?
I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother.
Kill your brothers? There's never snow
The
elf?
kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew.
Okay.
It was the betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Auriel would allow this to happen.
And, like, they poisoned him? Converted him? What happened?
Swept into the chantry without warning, and began killing everyone without pause.
Imagine most people don't have pause, so yeah, most people are dying. And I'm assuming as kind of religious folk, you don't have much in the way of weapons.
The chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no match for
Yeah.
the betrayed's sheer numbers. They slaughtered everyone and stormed the inner sanctum where I believe they corrupted Vertha.
So you're just assuming he's alive then?
He's alive. I've seen him, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting.
Okay. And I would assume you've also tried to get in yourself.
Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred
No.
duty as a knight paladin.
Okay,
of
fair
Auriel.
enough.
And an assault on the betrayed guarding the inner sanctum.
So what
would
to
only end
betray
with my
sacred
death.
duties? Yeah, fair.
Yes, let me show you.
And what are you showing me exactly? Because my guess is this comes out of the ground, and if it does, I want to be stood on top of it.
So this is snow elf magic. Incredible.
There we go.
This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Auriel to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin at the way shrine center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the chantry's inner sanctum.
Okay.
Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the
Did I
sanctum
have to do this?
would allow him
Got
to
a flag
enter
him.
for an audience with the Archcurate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? It makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. We need to do all that nonsense to get into the temples so we can kill your brother and claim Ariel's bow.
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the Initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just
So I
as
need to
they
go on a
did.
pilgrimage.
The first lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment.
If I had to guess, there's 3 in total, because video game rules.
There are 5 in total.
5,
spread
okay,
far
that's
apart
more
across the
than
chapter.
3. Caves must be pretty big then.
Caves? Oh no. The Chantry encompasses far more than a few caves, as you'll soon discover. But before I send you on your way, you'll need the Initiate's ewer.
I just fill this at the way shrines.
Once you've located a way shrine, there'll be a spectral prelate tending to it. They will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you've been enlightened.
Okay, this is all very confusing. I guess I'll be off.
This
Alright.
may be the last time we're able to converse. If you have any questions before you leave, I suggest you ask them. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey.
I'm just curious what's gonna happen. I mean, I think we're fine to just go, right?
I expected as much.
No, no, you expected too much. I'm just going. I don't care enough to wait. But imagine each of those.
Wasn't as unpleasant as I thought it would be. Kind of
Each of the wall pieces around, kind of hexagonal thing. Like one of them's a doorway out. Imagine each of them is just a portal to take you elsewhere. I could see that being the case. Let's activate Vampire Sight, and he was told it wasn't just caves. This is just caves right now. They just continue to whack these fellas. This is fine. Got a little bit of plant. You got seams of glowiness. Just snow elves, but less friendly. Okay. Okay. So what exactly is going on here? Just a bunch of Falmer dropping from the ceiling. They're not like the tough kind. So this does not feel particularly dangerous. Like, we're not dealing with any Chorus Reapers or anything. Or Falmer Gloom something or others. This is seemingly alright. Okay. Okay. What I might do is just turn into the like Vampire Lords, just so I can get some XP out of this. Like I could see this being useful. Hello? I don't think he wants to really fight me, does he? I'm accidentally draining Hjormir if I'm not careful as well. So do just watch out for that. Where have we got the guys? There's one. Just murder him best I can. Like, I'm doing plenty of damage. It does AoE damage. Yeah, Lifeblood is absorbed. Be a little careful of this Falmer. Never mind, he's dead. We had someone over here, right? Yeah, Balloon Lurker. The Hunter Fledgling. Okay. I just continue to launch my ball down there. I think that Gloom Lurker is one I want to die. It's just, I feel I'm not doing a lot here. Joromir's alive, so that's good. If I put on this, what other abilities do I have? Can I get anything fancy yet? No, I can't. Got Raised Dead. I don't need Raised Dead. I'm happy just being able to see slightly better ability. You heard something? Where? Back this way? No, never mind. They've dealt with whoever that was. Fair enough. Up we go though. And what do we have? Another farmer up there. Okay, I can probably deal with you. I don't think we need to be too concerned for like Hjormir when this guy's all the way up there. Okay, I've got a perk. I've got a perk. Immediately take very first one because I'll need to take that. Got grip, pull creatures from a distance. Night powers and blood magic cost less could be good. Do any of these really matter? No, I'll look into them later. I'll look into them later. For now, we don't need to know what any of those are. We're fine. Just be ready for something to jump out. It's got this little area just here. No? No, we seem to be alright. Never mind. There were people jumping out. They're just further along than I thought. Hjormir is definitely going to get himself killed. Like, that just goes pretty much without saying. I've accidentally just killed him myself, yeah. Hey, Draenor. You don't need to use honorifics, don't worry. I don't deserve honorifics. You need to call me Mr. Poison. Okay, a loading button's always a pain. I need to wait for this to stop flashing at me before I can load. Girlfriend just left. Cool.
Who's there?
Not wanting to show me to your girlfriend. I get you. I get you. I'm just not cool enough for you to want to show me off to your girlfriend. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not annoyed. You know. It's all good. But yeah, like all jokes aside, I do hope like you are enjoying stuff just with her, because I know it can be weird going from being friends to going to be like in a relationship romantically. And did I fall in a hole or am I swimming? I think I was swimming because I fell in a hole. Okay. Oh god. I'm just gonna go around whacking things with a mace. It's so much easier than being a vampire lord. As much as a vampire lord seems like a cool power, the mace is so much more efficient. I really don't need to worry so much with it either, because yeah, I mildly murdered Hjormir last time, which I hadn't meant to do.
Who's there?
Alright, I mean, I wouldn't know what's wrong with it. I'm not trying to hack your internet, if that's what you're trying to accuse me of. Full download and 2 megabit upload? Yeah, that's not great, is it? That's not great. We'll just bonk this fella quick, though. Yeah, this is so much better than whatever I was doing with the Vampire Lord. Let me just stomp on this fella. There we go. On your phone you get the full 100 megabits. It's just like connecting to your own hotspot then, pretty much. That's been resurrected, that's fine. Okay. Just keeping on. Also, recharge the mace. Stick in a... Honestly, we've got tons of Grand Souls. Stick in a Grand Soul. Make a light again. Stick on my night vision mode, which very slightly helps. I don't think it helps to any real extent, but it does apparently help. And I can definitely see it maybe highlighting a few little areas I'd struggle seeing. Like that wall over there, I wouldn't be able to see normally. So it's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Yeah, we've got... I mean, a trapped chest. I understand I'm being attacked, but lockpicking takes priority. Let's quickly search. Got Black Soul Gem, which I'm not actually ever going to use, but I will take. Just because it's what I do, you know? If I'm not uselessly grabbing items I don't need, what else would I be doing? I think we're about at the end of Skyrim, Drainer. You shall be happy about. I do think we've got potentially one last area to go through, seemingly. But after this area, I think we should be pretty much done. Just need to murder a few Falmer, is all. Which isn't particularly hard. Because I was apparently meant to do this DLC before I finished the game, kind of. Like, the DLC are kind of difficulty-wise meant to be done the other way around. Like, I should be doing the Dragonborn one now. And I should have done this one about when I did the Dragonborn one. So that's fine. I'm just blazing through it, you know? Just blazing through it. Murder the chorus, because they do a ranged attack. Just need to stop them from being able to murder me. There we go. Jormir comes in to help, as he does. Just continue to murder. We're doing perfectly fine. Look. That one there is actually a bit tough. So I should help out. But still, this is fine. This is completely fine. I'm only slightly dying. As opposed to completely dying. Yeah, I was saying earlier, Drainer. Next game, poll's currently out. It's a 7-way tie, I believe. So, it's kind of hard to say what's going to happen. I wouldn't be able to tell you what game we're playing, so I will just do a random picker wheel, is what I'll do. Indeed, Serana. Indeed. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what game actually gets picked. Like, Stalker is in that list of things. Make it alt. Look, do what you want. If you want to rig the poll, that's on you. I think that's the exit door, potentially? Maybe? I can't go on that way, so I guess we're just heading back for now, regardless. Can you pay me to do Stalker? I mean, if you want. I mean, it would make me more likely to do Stalker. Because I like money. As a university student, I do enjoy money. But I mean, that's still probably just going to be me doing a like random picker wheel. What exactly are we meant to be doing here? I know what we're meant to be trying to find. I just don't know how we're meant to find it. Like, we've got an alchemy lab. But where is the thing we're looking for? I don't know. I'm getting kind of lost. I mean, you could give me that. Like, is that related to me playing Stalker, or is that just you asking? Because, yeah, sure. On either regard. Okay, I feel I've missed something. Like, if I just go back down here, I must have missed something, right? I have to. I have to have missed at least, like, a lever or something like that. There's no way there was just nothing down this way. It's a big long corridor. Like, is that a chain? It's a rope release. Okay, so I was meant to just do that. Hello. A Veil Saber Cat.
That'll teach you.
The hell's a Veil? Okay. Potentially not just like a new cave system area, but if there's a saber cat, that wouldn't just live in a cave. There's got to be other stuff. What in God's name am I gonna find? Alright. We got what I'm assuming is like Veil Deer. Let's check. Yeah, Veil Deer. Cool. I think. It's very glowy and bioluminescent. I do just love that as an aesthetic. I've always said that I do, and I stand by it, because this is lovely looking, isn't it? Like, genuinely, you can't look at that and tell me that does not just look pretty because of how glowy it is. Ah, and that would be the fellow I was meant to talk to, and that would be me falling down because I couldn't see the path. You know, that's why the night vision's useful. I should just keep it on. I kind of had it off to appreciate the kind of bioluminescence, but no, I'll put it back on. It's fine. We can just not take the kind of scenic bridge. We'll just climb up a pile of rocks. That's fine. That's fine. Hello.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Illumination.
Of illumination. Very fitting, seeing I couldn't see the path.
Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Yeah, sure.
Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it light your path as you seek tranquility within the inner sanctum.
Just need to quickly jump on top again. It's just fun, you know? There we are. And just get some nice water. And then jump into a portal. 'Cause portals, they're never a bad thing, right?
It's so bright out here.
Out here? What? You know what? Might be causing it. Ah. Bad dragon, clearly. If it's eating up your bandwidth, it can't be a good dragon, you know? Yes. I could believe that, Rainer. I could believe that. It's just occurred to me, though, I didn't actually draw the water from the very first of the... outside. From the very first of the, like, basins, because I kind of assumed the very first one didn't count, but I'm now thinking to myself, maybe it does. And, yeah, maybe I'm now going to regret having not done that, because I might have to go all the way back to do it. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, this is interesting. I don't expect to have like a whole area. It was the MSI Dragon Center. Oh, thank God you figured it out though. That would have been driving you mad if you hadn't. What was it even doing to eat all your bandwidth though? Like, is it just sending off like usage statistics for your PC? Or something like that? Like, what does it do? That it would eat up that much of your upload speed. Also, I've only just noticed. Once you need to fill all of them. There is 4 markers, so I might be fine. As in gaming modes at limited bandwidth frames. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I still think that, I mean, that's kind of on you. But it does make sense that would be why it was being limited. If you had it set to limit your bandwidth. That does make sense. Okay. I do like just how me wildly swinging my camera up there to avoid hitting Kjormir. I love Kjormir, but he gets in the way. He really does. And is that a chest? Ooh, that's a chest. It's also a Unknown Book Volume 1. There we go. We don't need water breathing, but just in case. Just in case. We'll toggle. Okay, there's not a thing that says it'll do that. It's weird. That is weird then. But this place is lovely looking, isn't it? Also just got a fellow up there. Hello. You the first of the people I need to go talk to? I would imagine so. Apparently Serana is saying this is a way shrine, which it is. Yes, I have reached it. Hello.
For you are a step closer to the inner sanctum and everlasting wisdom.
That is Kjormir. How rude. How rude. We just ascend quickly. There we go. Check Discord. Fine, I'll have a look. What have you sent? Ah, it's your gaming mode thing. Fair enough, I'll read it properly later. I'll read it properly later. For now, I'm doing the stream. I'm not going to read through all of that just yet. It says nothing about internet. I mean, from a brief glance, it doesn't. But maybe if you look very carefully, it does. You know? Yeah, no, probably doesn't. So I'm assuming I'm meant to continue up this way. I'm not meant to go through that portal. Because this feels like a big kind of overworld area for this part of the DLC, which surprises me because they've introduced 2 new areas to the game in this DLC. Dragonborn 1 introduced a whole island, which was larger and more populated. So that one's definitely the more interesting of things to be added. But there's still 2 whole areas, and very pretty areas at that. Like the Soul Gem world, while kind of dark in colour, it did look really nice. It did. Anyway, I need to be careful in this water. Because I don't know how much of this is ice. If it's all ice, I'm fine. If I fall through, I'll likely start freezing to death. And the ice does feel a little bit thin. I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to jump up and down. And... oh. You... dragon? Sounds like a dragon. Look somewhat like a dragon. We've got the dragon music as well. We're not really doing a lot though. Ah, congrats on selling a watch. That's a good bit of money for you. I'd imagine it was worth that much if you sold it for that much. Like, I don't know if you've made a profit since buying it. I very much doubt you made the watch from scratch, but you know, that's a good amount to sell a watch for. Especially like second hand. Who breathed fire on me? Was it him? Spent less than €5 on it. I mean, fair enough, fair. I'd say that sounds rather successful to me. And you know what? I think this might be a time for a vampire form, just so I can get some healing. Let me quickly just do this. Then try and suck his blood. No? Can't. Reanimate? No, I can't. I want to suck your blood, oh Mr. Dragon. Come on. I know I can do it. It's a vampire DLC. If I couldn't suck your blood, it wouldn't let me try. But yeah, these guys are dragons. Cool. It's got a dragon soul from that other one. So these just two named dragons? I guess. Let me just quickly whack his face. I have the ability to like drink a magica potion? No, I don't. I just need to just leave this up to Serana for now. So my magica isn't regenerating. Yeah, that's just not regenerating. Why is my magicka not coming back? That's weird. If you waited longer, might have sold for more. I mean, you still made a lot of money off of it, profit-wise. Like, I think you're fine enough selling it just now. For, like, an extra €60 on top of what you bought it for. That sounds good to me. Because, I mean, that is a... I'll quickly do the maths in my head. 13 times profits, that'd be 130%. No, that's not right. That'd be a 13,000%. Is that right? No. That'd be 1,300, so 1,300% profit. There we go. I roughly knew what I was saying. Don't you worry. I mean, you got another watch you might sell. You kind of like it. I mean, fair. I'd say keep an eye out, see if it goes for a particularly good price at any point. Like, if you stick it on for something you'd say is more than reasonable for a listing price, just something like you wouldn't think you'd get for it, but could see it being potentially worth, then just keep it until it sells. I'd say that would work if you do kind of like it. It's up to you. I mean, that's just how I do it. Just because it means you can hold off until you get a particularly good offer. And then if you do like it, just have it up until you get it sold for that particularly good offer. Hello, Mr. Man. Yes, I have arrived at the Way Shrine of Resolution.
Then go forth, child.
It's like 1080p, isn't it?
Else strengthen your resolve as you undertake your journey to the inner sanctum.
I don't know what resolution the shrine is, don't worry. I was making a joke. It could easily be a higher resolution. Or lower. There we go. Draw basin. It's been filled. And I was right about these turning into portals. I don't entirely know where this one goes, because it's very dark, but... Cool. I guess continue on my pilgrimage. Past the cairn stones. What do we have to fight next? I'm judging by that, it's either Falmer or Goblin-y fellows. I do like Goblin-y fellows. But they are quite an interesting bunch. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that doesn't mean anything to me. But it sounds like a fancy type of watch. It sounds like a fancy type of watch. Hello? Anyone? No? Oh, no, I meant to do my night vision power. I did not think I had this one equipped. Who's trying to murder us? I don't know. Let me just revert form quick. Just quickly waiting that to revert. Change over to Vampire Sight, because that's what I'd meant to have equipped. then we try and murder you. It's just a gloom lurker, so aside from having frost, he's not a threat. It's a Swiss made quartz made with a day date. Okay. I mean, sounds fancy to me. Do I go over this way, I would imagine? Yeah, this feels about right. It's a very fighty kind of pilgrimage for, you know, a group of priests, essentially. And what a day rate is. I mean, yeah, what's the date today? It's the 20th. There you go. Yeah, no. Unless that is it, which chances are that's not. I'm very wrong. Yeah, it doesn't matter if I'm wrong. If I sound confident enough, people will believe I'm right. You know? It's the rule of the world. That shows both day of the week and the date. I mean, yeah, fair enough. That would explain the whole day-date thing. Because it gives you the day and the date. That does kind of line up. I'm shot from up there, haven't I? So I can't do anything immediately. Just keep on keeping on. I need to get through this because there's no beds. I need to be fast. I don't think there's an ability to go to sleep anywhere here. At least I would very much doubt it. I also got to watch from General Electric, but it's horrible. I mean, someone still might buy it. If you don't like it. Who knows? Yeah, make my way up here. I need to go up here. This feels a bit too high up. But if there's a person to kill, then maybe. Oh, never mind. It does end up going back this way. I'm very confused. We are a company called WMC, which is apparently a decent company. Well, like brand-wise decent, or they just make decent stuff? Because just because they make decent stuff doesn't mean people really care for them. From what I understand anyway. Also, I should take that venison. I can cook that. That's worthwhile to grab. It's got more dead people up in this bridge. Thank you, Serana, for murdering them. Just continue to whack the fellas. This guy's a bit of a dangerous one. Thankfully, we've got Hjormir here to save the day. He's immediately gone down in one hit. Weirdly though, the Falmer's very attracted to Hjormir and wasn't leaving him alone. Okay, I mean, we're gonna manage. We are slowly freezing. We need to find the fire. Potent poison, we don't need. Do we have a fire in it? Joromir's got a torch, that doesn't work. Okay, this is what I've made it for. Hot soup. Lovely. Being zapped and it's crashed the game, damn it. When was the last time I dropped a quick save? I don't remember. I had been doing it quite well and then I kind of stopped once we got to this area. Oh no, we might have to go through the majority of this area again. It's just what you wanted, Rainer. More Skyrim. Yeah, if we're known for making decent stuff, you could probably get some money. And just while the game loads, I might as well have a look in Discord. This is my flatmate. Cool, I've messaged my flatmate back. Lovely. That's a fine enough looking watch, I'd say. I'd say that's quite good. I don't know a lot about watches though, so who knows. Also, stream's dying. Is it though? I feel the stream's fine. Like, we got a horker just shouting at us in the loading screen. Yeah, we hadn't saved since we got into this area. Alright, let's go do all of this again. That's not really fine. That's on me though. That's on me. So, like, we'll fight those dragons again. Let's do literally everything again. It's fine. It's fine. These watches do feel like happy meals. I mean, that's probably not the worst thing to feel like, you know? Because, I mean, some Happy Meal toys are decent quality. I mean, they used to be. I don't know if they still are. So, it could be worse, right? I just feel a bit cheap. I mean... Nah, I'm not cheating though. I'm not cheating. I've gone through this whole playthrough without cheating in any capacity. I'm not going to cheat. I'm just going to make sure I drop quick saves more frequently. Because when it does crash, it kind of sets you back quite far, doesn't it? Like, up here we had the spiders, yeah. Just 1, 2, 3, then the big one. Hello, big spider. You're going to be murdered, please, and thank you. Just get rid of you. There we go. Heal up. But we can just get through this quick. It's fine. Yes, it is fantastic. It's my second time seeing it though, Serrano. Which makes it a bit less impactful. But I did also think this looked lovely the first time. Yes, just up there, we've got our first place. I'm just gonna quickly go through the dialogue, fill up my water. Like, jug? Is that a jug? I'm gonna say it's a flagon, because that sounds more stupid. Yes, hello, Mr. Man. I have reached the Shrine of Learning, was it? I think it was Learning. Keep up tradition, we're standing on top until it's open. You can put your knife away, Serrana. It's fine. Got a spider with us as well. Hope you're not arachnophobic.
You know, I've always imagined adventuring in my head, but
Draw from the basin.
I get to live out my dream
Lovely.
in the flesh. Thank you.
Drop a quick save. And down we go. We're gonna blaze through it. We're fine. We're fine. It's a bit of a trick, but we can do it again. It's not the worst. It could be a lot worse than it is. Just need to make my way up, is all. Ah, hello Green. It's a new person. I hope you're having a lovely day. I do apologise if I seem a bit unenthusiastic right now. The game just crashed. I'm needing to just get back to where I was. That means murdering these dragons again, going through Goblin Valley. That's fine. It could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse. Yeah, here's the dragony fellas. Played Skyrim maybe 4 years. I mean, fair enough. This is my first playthrough of Skyrim. Like, I hadn't played this in the, like, 10, 11 years since it came out. Like, it's a good game. I have been enjoying it. I wouldn't say it's a flawless masterpiece. There's certainly been flaws. And it is also very lightly modded, my playthrough. Mostly just like graphics and stuff. Just to make it look slightly nicer. I'm having a lovely time. I really am. I would say, however, I do think it kind of is held back by the fact you can just do everything. I'm on Special Edition, but at the same time, I think it might be Anniversary Edition. I'm very confused about what actual edition I'm on. It's supposed to be Special Edition, but I've got all the, like, mods that came with Anniversary, like 10-year patch. So I've got no idea what's what. I'm just assuming it's Special Edition. I really don't know, though. Because I've got, like, the fishing, building houses, Saints and Sinners. I think it's Saints and Sinners, right? No, Saints and Seducers. That was it. Not Sinners. Why did I think of Sinners? I mean, I knew it started with an S. So I'm happy enough. Okay, that dragon over there is just not doing anything. Should you buy this game? I mean, you say you've not played it in, like, quite a few years. If you enjoyed it back then, buy it again. Add some mods in. I'd say definitely with mods, it's going to be a lot better than when you first played through. Not just because, like, the mods make the game better, it's just they make it a different experience. Like, I wouldn't say the mods are 100% make or break for the game. Definitely not. If you're not into modding, the mods for this won't change your mind, and I did not mean to pick up that dragon skill. But the community behind this, they have made so many amazing mods. Like, the game's practically been remade. Like, if you are able to, it's worth trying. Like, for me, I'm just playing with, like, some graphical changes. Like, plants look better. I've added more trees into forests. Roads are a bit different. Stuff like that. But there's some mods which just add whole new, like, quest lines and some with entire areas. There's some which rework the whole magic system. Someone told me about one where... Is that dragon just in the pond? I think it is. It's very anticlimactic. Oh, what are you doing, Serana? Is he down there? I think he is. I see his health bar at the top of the screen. That's unusual. I do think it's worth playing again. I do think it is. There won't be anything major different, but just for the DLC, like, you can get this game really cheap when it's on sale. I'd say it's worth it. I would. I do think, however, if you wanted a similar game, I'd likely recommend Dragon's Dogma more so. It's an older game than Skyrim, but it holds up really well. I really enjoyed that. If you are looking for a kind of similar RPG, that's one to go for. Because I think combat in Skyrim is a little bit weak. I'm not jumping in the water to murder him. I'm just gonna move on. I think he's just hiding down there now. I'll keep my bow out though, just in case. Is that? I think Serana's just doing a bit of ice fishing, isn't she? I mean, the area I'm in right now, by the way, Dream. This is one of the DLC areas. And oh, there's a word of power up there. I completely missed that before. The DLC areas, they are fairly fleshed out. Like, it's not just they've added extra stuff on. It's not like the horse armor kind of mess from a while back. It's definitely It's definitely good DLC. I'll take a healing potion. I'll take another healing potion as well as some elven arrows. Lovely. That dragon is just still in the water, right? Yeah, I just see Serana back there doing her thing. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's a good game, though. I am enjoying it. Like, you say play Fallout 4 instead. The Fallout games are very different to Skyrim. Like, if you play through Fallout doing only melee, I guess it could be somewhat similar. I think the main thing with Fallout, though, is you are a lot more railroaded into doing certain things. Like in Skyrim, you can do literally whatever. The main story, yeah, there's not any branches to it. It's only the one ending. Unlike Fallout, where you side with a faction, you just have... You do the main story, and each kind of faction has their own kind of set of quests and quest line, which do work independently. And I'm in combat with the dragon. It's underwater. Flawless masterpiece, this game. Yeah, no other quest marker, not quest marker, enemy ticks on my compass. I just wait. Has that fixed it? Can I just get water now? No? Still in combat? Got it. Flawless game. Flawless. Flawless masterpiece. Ah, brilliant. Let me just quickly go over this way. My character's going to end up freezing to death at some point. I'm not looking forward to that. So I'm thinking not as handsome as your grandma said you was. I mean, I definitely did not use proper grammar, but I mean, I'd say you're probably about as handsome as that. Your grandma's probably just got bad eyesight or something, you know? Okay. If I want to fight this dude, should I jump in the water? That is my first idea. He's stuck in an animation. Or he's stuck waiting to appear. If I walk out back this way, is that where his trigger was? If I just go back over here. I think I've just broken the game. Because he doesn't have a health bar. He's not triggered as an enemy I can fight. And, I mean, he had 5 messages. Come on, give him a bit more credit than that. You've scared him off. I mean, it might have been you. Might have been me. Might just be I didn't really sell Skyrim to him. And I'm gonna have to fix that light. Give me a second. We don't need a light, do we? Apparently need to get a new bulb, alright? I need to get a dimmable one. Okay, back to figuring out how to kill this damn dragons underwater. What? What do we do? He's just done. I got a crit, but he doesn't have a health bar. What do I do? Like, he is broken, right? He resists fire damage. I guess I just hope. I can't wait when there's enemies nearby. What do you want me to wait for? You haven't used your mum's click out. I mean, do what you will. Do what you will. So I can't do anything to this dragon. Let me just quickly try reloading a save. Because that might fix it. No? That doesn't fix it. Okay. That doesn't fix it. What the hell did I do? Go out to a different load zone? Maybe? I really don't know at this point. I mean, get your, like, GF to vote. Why not, Rare? Just, might as well. I'd imagine that you should probably vote for everything but Stalker just to annoy you. But, who knows? Who knows? I need to figure out how to fix this damn dragon. It's currently fighting me, but it's not, because it's stuck in a singular frame of animation under the freezing cold water. Did I just, like, use a console command? I don't know what the console commands are. I don't want to cheat, but the game is genuinely broken right now. I've been soft locked. I'm gonna try doing it without cheating. Like, definitely, we can't activate that. If I go all the way back around to the previous point, go out to somewhere else and do transition. Maybe that would refresh it? Because I was just stuck underwater over there. I've done the quick save and reload. I tried that a second ago with reloading from a quick save. Didn't do anything. He was still broken under the water. Like, they're trying their damnedest to kill him. I mean, all of it to them, you know? But they're not going to manage. The guy's invulnerable. We've seen his health bar. He's only got a name. He doesn't have a bar of health. I mean, I'm not going to end Skyrim just because I have been soft locked. That's not happening. I'm going to find a way around this. I will. I swear, if it doesn't let me go to a different area just because, like, this guy isn't killable and is still in combat with me, then I'm going to be annoyed. I'm going to be annoyed. For now, though, let's go all the way down. What's the dragon's name? I wouldn't be able to tell you off the top of my head. I'm assuming you are going to Google some kind of fix to this bug. If this thing which I'm about to try doesn't fix it, the only option I think would be console commands, which I'd like to avoid. I don't... If I can avoid it, I'd like to not do any console commands in my playthrough. Let me quickly just try going up here. I mean, even the portals don't work. Let me just go on through here.
Is that another one of those way shrines up there? Whatever this one goes.
Okay, that fixed it. We didn't kill the dragon, but we got the water we needed.
May Ariel's glow shield you from...
Just go out here again. Okay, that's just constantly telling me to go through, but we're fine. We seem to have fixed it. I don't need to kill the dragon.
Who's there?
Unless that was a dragon. That was the dragon! He still doesn't have a health bar. But he is now dead. I think what might have happened is he got killed while underwater, and I didn't know what to do in that situation. But he's dead now. I mean, he doesn't have like a death animation, but I guess it kind of makes sense that he can't be killed underwater. I don't know. But he came out just to die in front of me. So, that was kind of it.
Some people ask me why I wouldn't stick with one job like that. Yeah, because real men spend their lives.
Weird bug. I'm glad I fixed it though. Through no real part of my own intelligence. Yeah, let Serana go first. Give you a meat shield. And then I just jump in once you take the first hits. Lovely. Keep on, keeping on. We're fine. We're across the bridge. Did I use a bow and arrow? Might as well. This time just there, right? There we go. Fine. We're absolutely fine. Don't know where this Falmer on my compass marker is. Seemingly above me, if I had to guess. Got a guy over there. Down they go, I think. She's just zapping another fella. This is fine. Is that you? Let me try and get you. Go. That's him pretty much gone. In fact, no, he is gone. Drop a quick save. We know the game's a bit buggy today and prone to crashing. It's just make sure I'm dropping saves. Yeah, that's a guy over there, right? It's kind of blurry. I think that's a guy. Yeah, I got a shot on him. There we go. It's not very easy tits, but that is him dying. I think that's him dead. Okay. It's likely not down, but no, never mind, it is. It is. Go down here. Fine. Just across the bridge. Ignore that dead Falmer. He doesn't matter. Do I have like potions or anything? Apparently yes. I can't quite see them because it's quite blurry looking. But they've got potions. Lovely. Let's keep on making my way up. We're almost caught up to where we were before the game crashed like 20 odd minutes ago. Or longer. It's annoying it's taken so long to catch up, largely due to the bug, with the dragon dying, but in the water, so it didn't actually die. Might as well take them. Alright, alright. I think once we get over to that kind of area, that's us where we were when we crashed. I'll just tidy up a little bit. There we go. Just chuck a corpse off the bridge. Just like your normal thing you do on a Monday evening, you know? Also, I do need to munch on the hot soup. Which again crashed my game. This twice hot soup has crashed my game. What a weird coincidence. Or correlation? Possibly? Need to be able to tab out of it. Because I need to get my mouse cursor, which isn't actually here right now. There we go. Okay, back to launching the game. This is great. This is great. The game's not wanting to launch. We're never gonna finish Skyrim. It's wanting to keep me here, Drainer. It's not letting me escape. We will forever be playing Skyrim. And there's not anything I can do about that. Not a single thing. But, could be worse, I guess. It could be worse. Right. Like, I thought we'd be done today, but I've wasted like half an hour because of it crashing and then there being a bug. Might be that we actually get this finished, not today, but instead next Monday. Who knows? Who knows? Because I'm not going to be streaming this Friday. It's my sister's birthday. I'm busy going out to do stuff. Also, wants me to go into a cave. Does it? Alright. Cave it is. We'll manage. We'll get through it. I promise. It's not a promise I'm confident in making, but I will make it. Also for this kind of close proximity. Just make sure I'm able to club them. I've fallen down. You know what, it's fine. They can do the fight up there. It's not anyone all that difficult, you know? Then you got to go. Fair enough, fair enough. I will continue to just Skyrim on my own for now then. That's not something that's driving me mad, playing it to myself, but that's fine. Yeah, you can go if you want. I'm hardly gonna force you to stay. But you know what? My companions aren't currently here. Let me just quickly become a vampire. Yes. Just try and drain their health. Oh, my companions have immediately got me. Never mind. I don't entirely feel confident in fighting these things right now. Hjormir is currently just being bullied. I need to become not a vampire to save him. So, do that. I'm turning back? Yes, I am.
I'm not gonna die like this.
Hjormir's doing fine? Hjormir's doing fine. Lovely. Take the gold, don't want a shovel. That's fine. Heal up. Maybe just have a wander. Do I have a chest? Can I reach that from up there? No, I can't. But I can get Madness Ore, which is worth it. Candlelight, if I did not have at this point in time. I don't know how we would have gotten this far, because it's very much required for the majority of this game, so I can see. It's not the game's fault, it's more mine for deciding to make things darker, but still. The Forgotten Vale. Well, that's a fancy name for... It's just kind of like a ravine. Where am I meant to go? Now I can see lights in that direction. So immediately investigate this way. Gets me some insects. Not what I'd expect to find. Insects it is. Fair enough. Just try and murder them. We are fine now. Continue to whack them. We're doing perfectly well. Turn my night vision back on. We're not going in that direction. There's not a possibility of doing anything that way. So let's just go the way we're meant to go, quite clearly. And leave those two to be presumably shot by arrows. Or, I guess, shot by people with bows and arrows. Yeah, just way over here. I don't entirely know how we're meant to get to where we're going because it's quite a large area. I thought we were about done, but we're honestly quite far from being done still, I think. And they are about to kill me. Let me just quickly heal up. They're not wanting to follow me. That is certainly beneficial to me. Just give them a bit of a shoot. I think that one's a fledgling, so they're not tough. We can just whack them. You even get a little stomp animation. Lovely. Do they have anything on them? They have some of my arrows. Is that like a vein I saw? Yes, or calcum. We do not need that. We are perfectly fine without. I'll have a quick swim through the water up to this fire. Fire can keep me warm, which I do currently need, and if there's a bed, I'd be even happier. I don't think there is. So honestly, just stand on the fire. This is the warmest spot I can think of. If you're not getting smoke, like, in your everything, you're not warming up correctly, you know? See, that's ticking up by large amounts each time. I think wait for another maybe 5 seconds, I'll have a quick drink. There we are. And up we go. Drop a quick save, because I don't trust the game. And contemplate the lack of enemies in this area. And then be worried because of the lack of enemies in this area. With that being said, it looks like there is a ghost. Hello, ghost.
May Ariel's glow shield you from your enemy.
Wait a second. This isn't where I needed to go. Where the hell have I ended up?
May Ariel's glow shield you from your enemy.
Okay, now I'm just confused. So where I want to go is like over there. Wherever that is. Yeah, that misled me. I feel lied to. So we just cleared out all of that. And that wasn't what we needed. I think possibly one of them might be down here. If I had to take a guess. Judging from what I see on the world map. Which isn't the best thing to go by. I would have enjoyed being able to use compass markers, but so be it. Possibly there's something down this way. If there was, it would be up there, right? I can do that. There's definitely some steps. I could see there being something around this area. Where do the steps take me? Me up to here. If I try and go over this way, is there anything? I see big ol' giant. Hello. What's all this up to? Paragon socket? What? I mean, you've got some kind of weird, different creature looking skin. You're a frost giant. You resist fire damage. I felt it would resist frost, but resists fire. Sure. Let me just keep on shooting them with a bow. Because I don't think he's going to do much, if anything. Yeah, this is completely fine. Cool. It's not very exciting, but to be fair, I don't really mind if it's exciting or not. I just want to figure out what the hell he was guarding. Hello, my good guy, you've got a sapphire paragon. Any chance would that go in that little socket I found just over the river? Chances are it would. So killing those, like, frost giants seems to be how you access these. These things which are, by putting a gem. Okay, I can retrieve the gem afterwards. So you may as well have a look in the inner sanctum. Hello, inner sanctum. It's where I was meant to be trying to get to. This seems to just be a lot of gems and treasure. Which... Maledictation? What's that? Can fill soul gems. Sure, I'll hold on to it. Also, I'll hold on to the sanguine rose because it looks cool. But we need to, I think, as much as I want to go over to it, we're going to have to drop that. That weighs too much to carry around. And these chests have nothing of any real value. Not anything like hidden, is there? No. Alright, so it's kind of like a treasure vault. Fair enough. I'll be taking that gem back in case I find more of these. Lovely. Yeah, that being said, whereabouts on the map am I? Not far enough to the south east. Let's keep heading this kind of way. I don't know where I'm going. But there's something roughly in this direction. I'm thinking it might not be this high up. It would make sense if it wasn't. Is there any chance down the way? But, I mean, this does seem to go downwards anyway. Could it be up here? Maybe? Let me figure out where I am. Because that's Hjormir. That's a little ghosty thing. Is this what I'm looking for? Are you who I'm after? No, I recognise you. You're not who I'm after. I need to go north, east, more east than north. Let's head out this way and go back the way I came. Sure. Yeah, pretty much as easterly as I can. So up here. I must have missed this one at the start. I can't think where it would be, unless... Was it up where those saber cats came from? Perhaps? I could see that. Let me just activate my night vision so I can see a little better. Because these places have got portals in them, and that's guy up there. So I can go back to the Shrine of... Learning? No, I made the joke about resolution, didn't I? It's the Shrine of Resolution I'm after. Yes, hello. You're quite early on.
Welcome, initiate. This is the way
Shrine
Shrine
of
of Sight. Are you prepared to honor
Yeah, I'm prepared. Honestly, just lift this up. I don't care what you have to say.
May it speed your journey to
Let me
the
just...
inner sanctum.
Let me just hide up here again. That's kind of what I do each and every time.
You know, I could have sworn he told me to hold on to some ore and metal he picked up on the road, but my sack is empty.
There we go. Grab the water. And we would like to go to resolution, yes. It's just saying, I remember making the bad joke. It helped me remember. So turn that light down a bit. Okay. Back to feeling kind of betrayed. Where the hell am I meant to go? West. I need to head west. Don't need to go into any daft caves. Ignore whatever those say, quest marker wise. Just follow the route, go to the west. Let's make sure I've got my night vision on. It does help. This was the campfire I saw in the distance earlier when I came out of their weird little cave. That being said, if I now follow this back then, I should reasonably be able to get, yeah, from here into that cave at a weird spiral staircase. Not really staircase, spiral slope going upwards. Should be able to use that, right? Just to figure out where the entrance is. Is that it back there? I looked in. It didn't look like an entrance, but I guess this is it. Yeah, sharp slope cave. We go up here. And that should be us, I think, where we entered. To figure out where exactly we entered. I have to guess. Is it just try heading upwards? And we'll figure out something. Because yeah, this is structured to go up. This is fine. Just keep heading up. It's all kind of confusing why the quest markers are being silly with where we want me to go. We are tracking the right quest, right? Yeah. I guess it wants me to survive Darkfall Passage is what it's after. Which I feel I did do, right? I wouldn't be here if I hadn't survived the passage. Unless this whole, like, kind of pilgrimage counts as that. I guess maybe it could. Yeah, now we're up here. We want to head west. To head west, I would need to figure out a way up there. To get up there, I don't think there's a way to go down there, is there? That's how I got up to this. How did I do this? Honestly, it could be down there. It's not really a route I can come back after jumping though. Unless, no, never mind, it is. We do actually have a slope. Potentially then this is the way. I feel we have made this journey before. Like inside that tent or something I found potions, right? I was trying to kind of retrace my steps, figure out where I'm meant to go from that. All I know is I need to head west. Because yeah, we go up here, we then get to the bridges, we then cross. Let's make sure I keep my night vision on best I can. Keep continuity right. You have been thrown off. You will stay thrown off. Okay, it wanted me to keep heading west. Let's quickly open this. We get some... like, yeah, no, it's not really anything great, is it? I'll take the arrows and I'll take the money. How do we get more west? I mean, this guy is a kind of scary one. So maybe he has an idea. If I murder him, perhaps you've been blocking something from me. Let's keep on whacking him. Fine. I might need to use a health potion. Unless I just, like, heal. Which could work. It's apparently becoming daytime because my vampire blood boils. Which, fair enough. Has kind of been dark for a while. We're fine though. I don't have enough magicka for that. I am feeling a bit worried, so I'll munch a potion or several. There we go. I don't know where my followers have gotten to. But they're somewhere. And, I mean, this guy, he'll die easily enough without my friends helping. Drop a quick save. Because, yeah, this does kind of go around to the west sort of direction. There's a gloom lurker down there. Stamina's not coming back. Which is annoying, because it means I can't run. Yeah, just... honestly, munching an extreme health, just to be careful. He was outmatched, you were right, Hjormir. I appreciate the assist at the end. So, if I want to get west, it would be over that. That's too far away to be inside this canyon. Okay, drop a quick save. I'm gonna munch on another one of those hot stews. Does this crash it? No? No, it doesn't. Lovely. So from having come down here, we are able to go up this way. Gets me a chest. Not what I need.
When I fought the Great Warlock, man,
Okay. I guess head south.
the battle
If I stay on the top, it's fine, but I'm not going to stay on the top if I go down here. It's me going back down. I don't want to be heading south. Do I? I mean, it goes south and somewhat west. So maybe? Maybe. I really don't know. It's all very samey looking, especially in the dark. If I run on over this way, is that like a cave system in there? I mean, we got more Falmer, so I've not been here, which is already a good sign. I don't like them using the ice magic on me. That's always a pain. Just stop that, would you? Does that mean this is a cave system? Feels like it is. Yeah, the glacial crevice. Okay. Okay, we're managing. We're managing. My stamina's fixed itself as well, which is a positive. And in here, it is warm. Which is nice. Yeah, is that a troll? I think that's a troll. If it is, they don't really like a lot of elements. It's just have a shoot at you. Apparently that frost troll gets on perfectly fine with Falmer, right? Or... no, they are fighting over there. Never mind. Well, I think we're heading in the right direction. We can say that with about certainty. Did he get healed by himself or by someone else? I don't know. I'm just gonna try and whack this guy as much as possible. He has been sufficiently whacked. Lovely. And I guess just keep on fighting my way through. This mace, I'm amazed how long this has lasted us. Like, we made this mace ages back. I'm just surprised we're still making good use out of it. Like, it's kept up surprisingly well. Okay, get rid of these Balmer. We're fine. The Balmer, I do believe, like we've mentioned before, they are blind. They rely on just the sense of hearing rather than sense of sight. So if I was stealthy, I could just avoid these guys pretty much entirely. I'm not stealthy. I'm in big, clunky, heavy armor. So, yeah. That's not an option so much. It's an interesting little thing to know, isn't it? And there you are, Mir. This is why I run everywhere. It's so much more efficient, because if you run into a trap, you're already past wherever it's going to hit you. Most of the time, anyway. Also, there's a big chorus. So be careful. Jormir, don't just walk in front of me. Just need to make a couple sneak attacks. Because I am worried by the big chorus. They do a lot of damage. Bloom Lurkers less so. We can just whack you. Jormir is doing his best. It's kind of hard to get in here alongside him. There he goes though. Guessing the fish on his own. I mean, I helped a bit, but it's mostly on his own. So he is contributing, you know? Like, he is important, I promise. Yeah, we don't need to genocide all of them. Although if they do aggro on me, I will do my best to murder them. Poor Falmer. They've really had the worst of it. Like, yeah, they're kind of feral now. They weren't always. They just got the short end of the straw on the deal. Yeah, get rid of them. Lovely. Heal up. And drop a quick save. No beds in this entire area. So again, I need to be kind of quick getting through. I mentioned it a while ago, and it's getting to be a bit more of a concern now. I also don't know where Serana's gone. Presumably she is somewhere, but I don't know where. For now though, she doesn't matter. It's just me and Jormir having a lovely adventure. Open the gates and continue trying to see what's behind them. I'd say is probably the best way to progress. I'd rather that than just investigating areas that are already open. That being said, this does not feel the most like progression up here. This almost feels like I'm backtracking. I'm not backtracking, am I? No, because there's an enemy. They're not dead? Thought they die. Oh well. And yeah, this is somewhat backtracking. That's previous areas down there, I believe. So, we're fine. We're not backtracking, we're just in a new part of the previous area. What's behind me? I know I'm not observant, but I think I would have noticed you. Can't believe it. Joromir's saying that one of us is outmatched. Presumably the enemies. So otherwise that's not a vote of confidence, that. Yeah, Golden Lurker. You're not a worry. Strafe a little bit and you missed me. What are you gonna do? I mean, you hit that time, it was practically point blank, so I'm not giving you credit. It's fine. Just get rid of him. Lovely stuff. Get a heal in, and up we go. I mean, with kind of opening that is, just feels like kind of the exits. So usually give you big tunnels like this towards the end, or the start. This feels like it could be either, honestly. I don't know. It's out of the Forgotten Vale. It could be a different entry point. Maybe. I don't know. No, this is where we want. We're pretty much where we need to be.
Something's not right here. Be careful. Who's there?
Something's not right here, apparently. Could it be the Falmer buildings? Could be. Could be her running into a trap. There's any number of things it could be that aren't right here. I'll leave him take care of whoever's on the ground. I'm gonna head on up. Because I have a feeling whatever we're after is up somewhere. I don't have my stamina recharging, in case you're wondering why I'm not using it. Yeah, bar's empty. Which is annoying, because I can't do my standard sprinting into combat. I also can't really stop them from just launching attacks on me from a distance. Which is annoying, but it can be dealt with. Just need to... Well, what's setting you on fire there? Palmer don't use fireballs. What's that? I swear I got hit by a fireball. I genuinely wouldn't know where that comes from, because Serana uses ice, Balmer uses ice. Joromir doesn't know magic, he's not smart enough. I don't know where that could have happened from. Curious. That's a tougher enemy actually, be careful here. Honestly, like, where are my friends? Nowhere nearby. Just quickly vampire mode. He's just whacking me with his shield. I'm inside of a house. God, the vampire mode's really not all that great, is it? Let's quickly run out over here. Is he inside there? Yes. He's not quite sure how to get to me, which lets me very slightly siphon his health. This is incredibly little. Like, I'd be better off just murdering you in claw mode, I reckon. Which even then isn't very good. Yeah, I'm gonna revert form. It's always underwhelming, but it always surprises me just how much of an underwhelming kind of thing it is. Presumably my friends have taken aggro, so I'll quickly investigate in here. Another unknown book. We've missed a few tomes, but that's fine. Take that. Don't need it. No, we don't need the Walking Stone. Ah, to give you a frick. Thing is, I need to stand on some fire or something so I can warm up. So I don't have the max health to fight you. That's gonna spawn in Horus if I go over there. Yeah, no, I'm dead. Fair enough, fair enough. I need to get my max health back. It's all this ice magic and being out in the snow. It really does a number on me. Also, not properly having my stamina to do various things also doesn't help. But yeah, if I go over to my bow and arrow, just take a shot or several like you guys. Now, I am only using steel arrows, so I'm not using anything valuable right now at all. I can just take my time pushing up. Even Joromir might be able to help right now. That's saying a lot. Even Joromir could be of help when you know these guys aren't bad. Yeah, this time, different plan. I stick with my companions. Because we're good at drawing aggro. And I'm not happy when my max health is dropping such a mad amount. I don't know if it's like poison drops it as well as frost and like coldness and stuff. It might be. It would somewhat make sense. But it's never really mentioned at any point of survival mode what exactly does what. Yeah, we're fine. We're managing. Slowly but surely, we are managing. I'm just gonna stick my bow and arrow, and I did not need to even shoot it there. Like, Serana does a good job cleaning up. She really does. I just drop a quick save again. I'm going back this way. We're fine. Just be careful. This is where we came across the Shadow Meister or whatever it was. It's probably Shadow Master rather than Meister. I don't think they use Meister in this game's vocabulary. Yeah, Shadow Master. Joromir is having fun. Serana is also having fun. Thing is, like, I don't have the health to fight this guy properly on my own. As soon as there's someone else helping, it's fine. It's not cheating, it's making use of my resources. You know? Pick up that book again. I did not mean to pick up the sword. Let me quickly stick that back. I'll take the hawk feathers and an egg. That's always a nice one.
I'm no fan of the sun, but it would be better than this.
Yeah, that should spawn in, guys, if I go into that area. So instead of that, if I go down here, yes, we do have somewhere to go. It looks a bit like a dead end, but thankfully it's not. Drop a quick save. Where exactly are we going? It's still apparently cold. I want my max health back. Max health is nice. And wherever we're going, it looks to be in the right direction, so that might be it. We might be about done. I activate this. Big step over here. That was about as expected. Cool. Glad I kind of knew what kind of trap it would be. I didn't trust my companions not to trigger it. So, here we are. You're a fledgling. You're not difficult. You don't need to panic. It'd be a lot easier if I had power attacks, but I don't. That's fine. Make sure I heal up. We're all good. We're all good. Drop a quick save again. Is this all we need? Like enemies up there, is there? I can just talk to you.
You found the way shrine.
Yes, Radiance. Lovely.
Protect
Ah, we've done it. We've done our pilgrimage.
This must be that beautiful.
We're so close to being done with Skyrim. Like, I have enjoyed the game. I want to play a different game. I've played enough. And wasn't this interesting? That didn't work. There we are. So, we apparently never did survive Darkfall Passage. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think I broke one of your items. No.
But yeah.
Wait. False alarm.
Uh,
It was one of mine.
I'll see you later, Mr. Ghosty Man. Apparently, as us got sufficient water,
I've never seen a building.
get into here.
It looks like some kind of temple.
That's a bird nest. I doubt I could reach, but I'd like to consider trying. Also, if it's stuff down there, that would have been where we've just fought through, right? That would make sense. That would make sense.
This is a statue of Arn, but it's using the older signs of his power.
Is that
This temple is
warmth?
ancient. The bow has to be in here.
Don't think that's warmth. Arguably, I need a bed more than I need warmth. But pour my water in. Can I go in now?
Let's get indoors, or in a cave, anywhere, just out of this.
Requires a key. Wait, what? Locate. So I'm not allowed to just go inside. Where the hell do I need to go? Locating him is out to the east somewhere? Oh no, it does open. It just takes a moment. I guess the water flows through here. I just wasn't paying attention. Fair enough. Open the door. And I mean, I feel this is an obvious suggestion of I want to be able to resist cold.
These Falmer, they're frozen in the ice. I wonder how long they've been like this.
Take some arrows.
And I thought the sulfur was creepy.
So they were frozen in ice. Doesn't sound great. If I put that in there, seems to be fine. Open the door. I don't entirely know what we're finding in here. Although apparently it's a frost giant.
Where'd you come from?
Okay. And if I just let Joromir die quickly, I'll just use my bow and arrow. Bow and arrow, I feel is the way to go. Because these guys have some weird physics, which I don't trust. I never trust janky Bethesda's physics. It's just kind of rule of thumb, you know? It's about dead, however. And there we go. Does he have another one of those gems on him? He's got a ruby paragon. Oh, he's got a different kind of paragon. How fancy is that? He's also guarding this, which I do not have required item. It's not wrong. If I grab this, run back through, place it again. Get some arrows, healing. I don't need other ones. And wow, isn't that lovely? We got very little of use. Am I stuck now? I feel I may have gotten myself stuck potentially. Or no, no, I can place that there. Take it back. There we go. Drop a quick save. I don't know how big this area is what I'm kind of worried about. Because I feel I should be ending the stream around now. But at the same time, I feel there's a lot more currently to do. And I can offer it some gold. I'll take a blessing. I don't know what the blessing does. Let me quickly check. That'd be magics. Effects are in here. Let's see, which of these is it? Blessing of Oriel. Fortify Marksman. By 6%. Now, isn't that a bit crap? Oh well. Could be better, could be a lot worse. Just make sure I do grab these kind of health potions. Because, I mean, there's a lot of these. Where am I meant to go for? This guy's just got... That sounds like a very important book. Command Daedra? That's not conjure, that's command. Wait a minute. Is that permanent Daedra? Magics. It's leveled at expert. Not master. The thing is though, I might be able to just use that. I don't have enough magicka. What's my maximum magic? 120 right now. I might have enough. If I properly sleep somewhere, I might have enough. That seems like a very powerful thing to have. I'm glad I spotted that they had a book. What I'm not glad about is the fact that there's literally nothing in here. Is that it? And apparently there's a way out over there. Let's go back into this room over this way. Did I miss something? Yes, I missed a very obvious way forward. Again, low perception. It's a trait I'm not proud to have, but I do have. There's not anything else I'm missing, is there? So I'm finding a lot of stuff, but missing some of the more obvious pieces. If I go around here, we get another chest, another potion. I mean, it's not anything I particularly need. I'll take the potions. I really do not need money. Like, how much do I have? 20k gold. I don't need more than that. For any real reason at all. If I get into the chapel now... Is this everything? Is this the end? Doesn't feel like the end. It feels like it's kind of blocks, but... No, never mind. There's this passage down here. With, presumably, this brother. Okay, drop a save.
Did you really come here expecting to claim Ariel's bow?
He's got
You've done exactly
a
as I
barrier.
predicted and brought your fetching companion to me.
Wait, is he talking about me?
My
He's
mother's
wanting to fulfill the
She
prophecy.
passes on my tales to the townsfolk, which is
Usefulness
true.
is at an end.
I don't mind.
Okay, so they're being woken up, these frozen things. That's fine, because they're not very difficult to fight. The game's crashed for you, that makes it more difficult. That does. It certainly does. Okay, we're gonna do this fight. We're gonna do this fight. And then I feel that'll be the stream. Because this feels like kind of a climax of everything. That means next time we can just wrap everything up. I really did think we wouldn't have an entire new area to go through. I thought it would be like the one dungeon. So I had planned for this to be shorter. But, oh well. It's fine. It's fine. Just playing in the dark. On my own. Doing Skyrim. I'm not going mad. I'm not. I'm completely fine. Alright. Walk up to you again.
Did you really come here expecting to claim Ariel's bow?
I can't walk these ahead of time, can I?
You've done exactly as I predicted, and brought your fetching companion to
Stamina's fixed though.
Wait, is he talking about me?
The battle was over before you knew she got.
I love how Jormir's still making a stupid remark. Just like last time. Just give him a bit of a whack. Apparently a power attack's not enough. Just 2 standard hits us. Hard to tell what's just a bit of debris. But I think we're managing. There we go. We're gonna wake up people next. Yes we are. I mean, if I just back away while attacking, none of them have ranged weapons. Like, I feel I can manage here quite easily. Like, do I even want to go over to bow? No, that doesn't do much better damage, does it? Just heal a bit while there's only the one guy. Looking up more? Why not just wake them all up at once if that's the case? Or... No, you just collapse the ceiling? Okay, now we're fighting properly. Got some light, which is nice. Try and get rid of this shaman, because he's clearly the scary one. And just wander around, walking.
Where'd you come from?
I was hit by a bit of ceiling. I don't think he conjure some kind of frozen bed. That'd be really handy. So I'm really worried about getting the double vision. Oh, something did a lot of damage. I don't know quite what that was. Jormir doing fine? I don't know if he is. Hopefully. Yeah, Jormir's still alive. Let me just go over to bow and arrow because I'm kind of not sure where everyone is. Also need to heal. You know, if I do need to heal, just punch in some regeneration and like potion healing, potions of minor healing. That's fine. If I need to fight off this nah. I definitely feel bow and arrow is the better way to do it. Despite me somehow missing this massive guy. There we go. There we go.
No! I won't let you rule centuries of preparation!
Can't get the weapon out. I wanted to heal. But, oh? Well.
Come on, we can do this. I know we can.
Did not expect that.
He's up there on the balcony. Come on.
Can I not heal? No, I can't even open my inventory. If I go this way, it stops them running away. Oh.
Enough further. Give us the bow.
dare you? I was the arch-curate of Ariel, girl. I had the ears of a god.
Until the betrayed corrupted you. Yes, yes, we've heard this sad story.
Gelibor and his kind are easily manipulated fools. Look into my eyes, Serana. You tell me what I am.
You're a vampire? But Ariel should have protected you.
The moment I was infected by one of my own initiates, Ariel turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge, no matter what the cost.
She wants to get rid of his son for revenge against the god.
Ariel himself may have been beyond my reach, but his influence on our world wasn't. All I needed was the blood of a vampire and his own weapon, Ariel's bow.
The blood of a vampire. Ariel's bow. It was you? You created that prophecy?
A prophecy that lacked a single final ingredient. The blood of a pure vampire. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor.
You were waiting all this time for someone with my blood to come along. Well, too bad for you.
Just watching any
I
show of you?
intend on keeping it. Let's see if your blood has any power.
Pretty surprised.
Where'd you come from?
Wait, what's happening now? He summoned another dude. My item needs to be charged. Okay, this is anticlimactic, but we need to charge this. It's a grand soul. There we go. Leveled up enchanting, that's nice. Oh, he hurts a lot, and he's doing ice magic. Okay. Lovely. It's one of these bosses. One of these bosses. We need to do this last bit of the fight again. Okay. Annoying, but okay. Get rid of the shaman. Get rid of this frozen Falmer. Get rid of this one. To make sure I'm at the ready for when the actual fight happens. That has gone on long enough. He's right. I need to use my bow. So I'm not bothered enough to hang around. Do my best to take out the Frost Archer now. And they'll let the shamans do their thing. Never mind. My companions have been rather useless. Alright. We can do this. Just munch on some minor healing. I don't think we need any more than that right now. Just diving in and out seems to do the job. If I just have my shield out, it can't do a lot to me. There we go. Drop a quick save. If he's dead. We can't search him. We don't need to. Alright. This is... we've seen it before. Very dramatic, I know. Don't really get cutscenes in this game. But it's one of the few you get. One of the few you get. Drop a quick save again. Can I sit in this chair? No, I can't. Not yet. Yeah, then run up here. And I need to be ready. So I haven't been able to heal.
I was the arch-curate of Ariel, girl. I had the ears of a god.
Until the betrayed corrupted you. Yes, yes, we've heard this sad story.
Gelibor and his kind are easily manipulated fools. Look into my eyes, Serana. You tell me what I am.
You're a vampire? But Ariel should have protected you.
The moment I was infected by one of my own initiates, Ariel turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge, no matter what the cost.
You want to take revenge on a god?
Ariel himself may have been beyond my
Very
reach,
dramatic,
but his
but we've
influence
seen
on our
this.
world
I need to be ready to drop a quick save, because I didn't expect him to be so tough.
the blood of a vampire and his own weapon, Ariel's bow.
The blood of a vampire.
Just drop a quick save here, to be careful.
It was you? You created that prophecy?
A prophecy that lacked a single final ingredient. The blood of a pure vampire. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor.
You were waiting all this time for someone with my blood to come along. Well, too bad for you. I intend on keeping it. Let's see if your blood has any power to it.
What trickery is this?
Okay, so I'm able to now access my inventory. One thing I want to try, because it might be very fun, is... which is it? Unrelenting Force? I think that's one.
Where'd you come from?
Okay, so he does get affected by that. If I then wait for it to charge up a bit, I can do the whole through that at him. Maybe launch him off the balcony. There he goes. He's probably dead down there, right?
Ran off, I suppose.
Ran off, I suppose. Yep, that's what happens. You ran off and I saw you here.
So the deed has been done. The restoration of this way shrine means that Verther must be dead, and the betrayed.
I didn't
no
expect
longer
people to just
control
launch
over
him. But yeah, it wasn't the betrayed.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, he became a vampire somehow.
I see. Now that would explain much. Deep inside, it brings me joy that the betrayed weren't to blame for what happened here.
And you believe maybe the Falmer we've been fighting could be redeemed in some way?
Because that means there's still hope that they might one day shed their hatred and learn to believe in Auriel once again. It's been a long time since I felt that way, and it's been long overdue.
Goblin Men Redemption arc, maybe? Who knows? But you are welcome.
You risked everything to get Auriel's bow, and in turn, you've restored the Chantry. I can't think of a more deserving champion to carry it than you. If you wish to learn more about the bow, or obtain
I'm really
some
glad
powers,
that guy
I'd
launched
be
off
more
the
than happy to
balcony
help.
did not
You've
have a
but to
bow.
ask.
If he had the bow, I would be quite concerned. Yeah, there we go. We've done it. Right. Hey David. Zero die you anytime. Like off of this balcony? We're not allowed to jump off, it's that high. Like, this is a tall balcony. You sure you'd be fine with that? That's quite the way to fall down. Like, our dude's body is down there somewhere, and I'm gonna go find it in a second. Like, there he is. Just chilling.
It's not as shiny as I was expecting.
But
Still,
yeah,
it's
we've got the bow. Hooray. The hell do we do now?
I think we both know. It's time to face my father. If we don't, he'll keep chasing
Murder
us
a
for the
dad.
rest of our lives.
Murder a dad. Ah, you cast Featherfall. Fair enough. Fair enough. Just need to hope the Fusro doesn't cancel your casting, because I believe Featherfall isn't a bonus action in like D&D and most things, is it? I don't know. I've not done a lot of D&D. But yeah, we can try reason.
Have you been paying attention? It's obvious my father's well beyond reason.
Yeah, that
No,
fair enough.
this has to end
Dad
here.
murder time it is. Dad
If
murder
we head back
time.
to the castle and kick the front door in, we're gonna be knee-deep in his friends. Let's head back to Eastron and let him see what we've got first. I'm betting he'll lend
Now,
us a sword or two.
the thing is, it's a lot quicker to just go through there to get back. But at the same time, if I drop a quick save, if I go to magic, I go become inferior.
Bam!
I think I can do this. Is there anything good? Not really. Ironically, he had a cure disease potion. That's nice. And yeah, I do believe it would be patricide, wouldn't it? But yeah. We just need to be worried about the fact there's an enemy here. What are you doing here, Ice Ray? Go away. I can't see because I've become cold. You get flashbanged when that happens, just like real life. That's the immersion of having any kind of survival mode in this game. Just get flashbangs whenever you become cold, you know? I can relate to it. Like, whenever winter comes by, bam, I'm blinded as soon as I step outside. Yeah, quickly run down here. I think we should be able to leave through this. Right? I just hope that wasn't a unique teleporter up there. Because that is where the quest marker is pointing me. So I'm mildly concerned, but at the same time, the quest markers aren't always the most reliable. I've had one pointing to the middle of the air before, after I tried to leave the graveyards. Which was interesting. Also, just got some nice cod. Lovely. If I go up here, can't we just leave? Darkfall Passage? I mean, if we go to Temple Balcony, we can take the proper exits. So I'd imagine we want the Darkfall Passage. But where is it pointing me to exactly? But yeah, the Darkfall Cave. Different to Passage. Okay. So we did have to go back up there. But yeah, with all that being done, I think next time it actually is the last part for Skyrim. If we hadn't wasted like half an hour after it crashed and the dragon bugged out, and we weren't able to progress the story quite as we should because of that, then yeah, we probably would have finished the day, but as it is, I've gone half an hour over how long I meant to stream for, and I am kind of hungry. So yeah, that'll be all for now. Next time, it will be next Monday. I'm busy this Friday. The next time, we'll do a mild bit of patricide. Maybe, if we have time, do a little bit of fishing. And that'll be us. Yeah, I appreciate everyone coming by. It's been lovely having you all. As usual, I have enjoyed myself, and I do hope you have been the same. That's all for now, though, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye for now.